is a place where you can hook up.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Hey, wait.
Now a look at the Stars starting lineup. Watkins in at 2 guard. He's out there with Harris. And it's Porzingis in at the 4-man position.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So it's the Stars now after the Elites pick up 2.
Let's go! And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Payne following the score by the Stars. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Over to the left wing. He set the pick. Shot clock at 5.
No, that's in the game. That's in the game.
Fires for 3. Shot missing.
No, that's the beginning.
Some solid defense from Harris. You brought up the big stage. These young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Payne. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Here's Manson, passes it to Watkins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 5.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's Payne.
What are you talking about?
Okafor, the pass to Towns. Here's Serve. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Bruh, I'm on like the last season. I just started the first episode.
No, I'm talking about that right there that I just put on, the last one. That was
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
into the Naruto Shippuden.
And he makes the first.
I'm on the last season, like I said, the 9th season.
Oh my god.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What, are you stupid?
Dude,
The
that I'm
Star
talking
is
about.
trailing. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with head coach of the Elites. We talked about his roster of players for the Rising Stars Challenge, and he said, I look at this group, and top to bottom, this could be the players who are the faces of the NBA in a few years. Everyone here just oozes talent and will be dominating the league in a short time. He just might be right, guys.
Are you watching it right now?
And, the officials not giving their whistles
What
much of a
episode? I'm
workout
gonna
here
watch
tonight.
it too.
Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the floor for the Stars. Watkins, he's in at point guard. Also Cartwright out there. Duncan is out there with Woolridge. And it's Fields in at the power forward. And both free throws good from Freak. The Elites leading by 11. And here's Booker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Oh gosh, this girl is
Pass to Azania from outside the arc.
arc.
Rebound by the Stars.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Fires from the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got it back down to single digits for the Stars. Now here's Booker, defended by Watkins. No good for Booker. Jokic, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Go. Is it moving? Is that where you're at?
Off the inbound.
Yeah.
No good. Now the Stars take it the other way. Here's Watkins.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And so here are the elites. The Stars making the shot. Down low, here's Embiid, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And the elites making a change here.
Wait, what?
You are wrong.
And George, here we go. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. George has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Now here's Freak, defended by Booker. And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Azania.
But remember, she's
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
The one on
Outside, George.
that's on
And Woolwich pulls it down. The Stars trail by 8. Freak dishes to Fields. Pass to Duncan. Goes up the baseline. Connects. The jumper drops.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And it's the elites with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Got that one up quick. Booker's got his first bucket of the game. And
Dude, Sakura doesn't do. Like, what's supposed to be your.
I know you heard me.
He's on the board for 3. And here's the Stars. Freak with it. 14 points for him. No dice from the high post.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Embiid the screen.
Asking for invite to the party.
Azania's shot is off.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Because those
Yeah,
things cross
exactly.
his
And
head.
I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now here's
I'm
Freak.
discussing with other niggas.
Shot from free throw range. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
To the middle, knocks it loose. 1:53 left here in the second. Shoots it up. 3-on-3. Here's George, and he goes in for the dunk.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. A rebound by Hazanya.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The feed to Embiid. Here's Serb. And Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got 3 rebounds now in this one. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Watkins. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Freak's got 18 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Hazanya. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Duncan in the corner.
I get to watch my teammates. They're not making nothing.
Kicks it to Freak.
Or just gave me the ball. It's good.
The pass to Cartwright. Woolridge a screen on George. 6 to shoot. Here's Cartwright.
I won't lose my
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before that.
So we've reached the end of the... And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on
I don't
a
have my
show.
camera out.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for the elites, we've got Payne, Okafor out there with Towns, and it's McCoy in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Payne. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
I got ball. Oh, shit.
The Stars trail by 11. Harris kicks to Freak. Passes to Manson.
Oh, shit. That's good dunking.
Pass to McDonald. Here's the 3. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Watkins. Freak's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Stars.
Well, this is the... I don't know
Now here's Payne. 7 points in the game.
22 and my teammate.
Here's Serb. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The pass to McDonald. Here's Madsen. The dish to Freak. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding. Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoring.
No. What the? Why didn't you dunk the ball?
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Porzingis passes to Watkins. Towns with the steal. Now Payne. Okafor sets the pick for Payne. Fires from 14. Misses off the right iron.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Here's Porzingis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
I got most of my points.
He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Stars.
I think it set me out.